So I said, when Dan Campbell came in, I thought it's kind of reckless because I didn't like their personnel. Now it's like an all-star team. I'm like, yeah, you should go for it all the time on fourth. When they went for it on 4th and 2, and it was funny because Troy Aikman was like, man, he's got a set on him. And I'm like, no, that's kind of what they are. Like, I know you're a believer in this. Like, I think the whole identity of the franchise in Detroit is, we're aggressive. We are an aggressive franchise. I think it's a great brand. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of levels to it. At no point in that game that I think if they got in this situation that they weren't going to go for it, right? It was just a matter of what play did they have. They have an entire section on the play sheet for those gotta-have-it moments, the 4th and 1s, the 4th and 2s, the goal-to-go situations. That is not decided upon in the moment. They have them ranked. First time we're in this situation, it's this call. And then they just work their way down the list. They probably carry more of those calls than most teams because they're in that situation. But I think there's multiple factors. I think your point, I heard you before the break, about the culture and the identity. Since Dan Campbell took over in Detroit, there has been no wavering that was going to be what they are. They believe in it. He believes in his players. There is no doubt in the huddle, amongst the 11 guys in the huddle, when they get tackled short on 3rd down, they don't look to the sideline. They don't start walking off. The punt team doesn't start walking on, or the field goal unit. Like, there's not even a consideration. Number one, that's super powerful. Number two, and this I think is the biggest point, around the league, you look at how many games are won and lost because teams decide every time you kick the ball, a punt or a field goal, your chance of winning that game goes exponentially down. And that's just the nature of the game. Teams that built, you look at Sirianni, I did the Eagles game the other day. They were only in that game because they forced 6 field goals. They blocked 2 of them of the Rams in a game that the Rams, for 3/4 of it, pretty much dominated. So It takes a strong personality as a coach to stand at the podium in a playoff game like Dan Campbell had to do a couple years ago. We called that game where the 4th downs ended up biting them and they lost the game. And he had to stand up there tall and proud and heartbroken and say, I would do it again. Those are the guys you believe in. Those are the guys that this is not just a flash of the pan. It's baked into every decision they make. And in my opinion, it's the only way to play NFL football in today's day.